Hey, it's Jang here with another Lego City set review. This one's set number 7239. They called it the Fire Truck. This was released in officially 2005. But would you believe that I found it at a Toys R Us store this week? Yep, still on store shelves. At least some places, at least that place it was. They had more than one of them too. And it wasn't even an old Toys R Us. It's one of the newer Toys R Us. It's actually the newest Toys R Us in my entire region. Well, anyway, I got it. Let me go ahead and build it up. Fire truck. All right, there we go. Let's take a look at the minifigures. You get two. They both have the same torso. They both have the same legs. The difference is that one has a head with gray facial hair, and he's got the silver helmet, which you can also swap out with the other guy. The other guy looks like, I guess he's supposed to be younger, and he's still got looks like brown hair because he's got brown eyebrows and no facial hair otherwise, but he is wearing gloves, whereas the other guy isn't wearing gloves. But in addition, you also have some other things that you can put on these guys. Over here on the boat, there is a little flotation vest, and this actually has stickers on it. So that's the back, that's the front. So those are actually stickers that are applied on here, so you can put that on the guy when he's actually on the boat, because remember, safety first. And then in the truck over here, if we open up this compartment and slide out this little container, little chest, you've got air tanks, and you've got pieces to make a little breathing apparatus to finish it off there with the complete with a visor, and then his helmet fits down right on top of this. They made these for a number of the sets back in those days. I'll go ahead and put that back in there, and let's just look at the vehicle. Well, this is a flashback to 2005, and things didn't look quite the same then as they do today. The general aesthetic is a little bit different. It looks a little bit more Lego-ish to me, if you understand what I mean. A little more blocky, a little more looking like it's using standard traditional Lego parts, especially for the cab in this section. It's flatter, has less texture and detail on it, I feel like. Because I should have let this out. It's kind of springing. Let it out and hook it on to there. Yeah, so you do have a reel with a thicker string there, the braided cord to represent some fire hose. These are really cool. These come down and actually bend like that to give you extra stability when you have the ladder up. And speaking of the ladder, so they've got just enough clearance there. Pretty smart what they did with the little stability arms that come down here to give that one stud length worth of space there, so that this whole thing can rotate around. And I believe it can rotate, maybe if I turn this in, there we go. Well, it's still something's still hitting under there, but it's good enough. It counts. Yeah, it's just hitting a little bit on the side, but that counts. Being able to, oh, no, now it stopped. Ooh, so close. Maybe if I turn this one around too. Just barely, yes, okay. So that turns around. It also goes up and has a ratcheting mechanism. So let me zoom out a little bit here and show you down there. You see they actually used the straight gear pieces, and then there's a yellow bar, and it just ratchets. And you can extend this up, and I'm actually going to zoom out a little bit more again, like so. And you see you can take that way up, and then you can extend the ladder up to about there. So that's pretty tall. That's quite a reach for a truck of this size. I'm pretty impressed by that. Getting this thing to go back down, you have to kind of hold it from the side carefully. Let's see how far it can actually extend out horizontally. One more, looks like right to about there. Again, pretty good, pretty far with that reach. Now, the way that these ladder pieces get connected to things, they just kind of press in to stud pieces, and it's not the most secure joint. With a little bit of play, that will come loose. So I'm not entirely thrilled with that. Even worse down here, I actually moved it off a little bit, but kind of just not all that strong. You know, it'll start to come off. Works a little bit better here, but I think that could have been done better. There could be a better system for that. So not my favorite fire truck. Has some cool features to it, but a little bit plain looking by today's standard or standards, and not the most durable thing for playing with. And then the trailer. So the trailer actually hooks up to a trailer hitch here. It's a ball style. You can zoom back in. You can see it up closer. There you go. Ball style. So that works really well. And then I'll detach this. There's a little thing you can turn to make it stand up on its own. The trailer has a compartment here with a fire extinguisher in it. There's another compartment over here with nothing in it presently. And on top of that is a small little dinghy for getting out to remote areas across water. And there's no firefighting equipment on here, and you probably wouldn't do much firefighting from here. You could probably take the fire extinguisher, put it on board the boat. So it'll give you a little bit of ability to respond. Interestingly, this is all one piece back here, this whole thing, which seems completely unnecessary to me. I don't know, Lego, why did you make that part? You don't need that part. There's no reason for that part to exist. You can put a 2x4 in there and then use the 2x4 slope pieces or 2x2s. I don't know. I just feel like that is making customers, Lego users, a lot more lazy for no particular reason. 3 parts compared to 1 bigger part. Just use the normal parts. Oh well. Fire truck, 2005, with a little boat on the back of it. I like the boat. Trailer is okay. The fire engine looks good from a distance, but a lot of things that I don't like about it. Set number 7239, not my favorite. If you do like it, if you like it more than me, nothing wrong with that. This is all just personal opinions, what it's all about, just giving you my thoughts and ideas about this one. Thank you very much for watching, whether you liked it or not, and I'll talk to you again soon.